How you doing, Jersey? Welcome to the Star Ledger Newsroom, Monday, April 27th. Guns and religion on today's Ledger Live. A lot of interesting gun news lately. In fact, today the state Supreme Court is going to consider whether towns and cities in New Jersey can pass their own laws restricting gun sales. Jersey City passed a law restricting people to buying one gun per month. And that is the case that the court has taken up. And whichever way this thing goes, one thing I can see happening is that gun sales will spike. That's already happening. Anytime there's talk of tightening gun laws, people go out and buy more guns, and that is already happening with the Obama administration, and people who like to own guns, gun buffs, people considering buying guns are going out and buying them, fearing that the Obama administration might try to tighten gun laws. Check out the video.
For Steve Alber, target shooting is just another hobby, like bowling or archery. The Montclair resident has an antique gun collection, along with pistols and rifles for practicing bullseye. He's testing his mettle at the Bullet Hole in Belleville.
You hand me a basketball, I can't dribble. I can't even hit the backboard. This I'm good at.
Dating back 27 years, the store and indoor firing range is a landmark for marksmen and women.
It's a stress reliever. You have to see the face of people when they come out of the range. They're always full of smiles, they're always happy.
Manny Circa's hunting trophies line the walls. He runs the firing range in conjunction with a training center across the street called Gun for Hire.
It's a very, very unselfish sport. Everybody's getting along. There's nobody because they got a gun on. They're the toughest guy on the block. It's pretty cool.
Many gun lovers feel uneasy about the change in Washington, Circa says. They fear the Obama administration will impose stringent limits on the Second Amendment.
You don't have the first if you don't have the second. The second is what protects the first. And that first shot around the world was a shot for freedom.
Gun sales have been increasing since the election, and the Bullet Hole is one of the few places left in North Jersey that carries handguns. Circa says many of his new customers are women. He runs the store with his wife, Genevieve, and his daughter, Jennifer.
Girls want what they want. I mean, you can't change their mind. They want that pink handle, then you gotta give them a pink handle. Women come to shoot and the first thing they'll say is, what a rush. I've never had anything like this in my entire life. I've had girls tell me it's better than sex.
All right, pretty interesting stuff there. In fact, state police said the number of gun applications has doubled in New Jersey over the past 5 months. Now, there's much more on that story. You can check out the link on the Ledger Live blog page. I'll be linking to the full story. From guns now to priests. Women priests banned by the Catholic Church. Nonetheless, a group of reformists and some might say renegade Catholics are going ahead and ordaining women as priests. Yesterday, a 47-year-old woman from Sussex County took the vows in what the Vatican and the Archdiocese is calling a pseudo-ordination. Check that out.
Is Mary Ann Shotley an ordained Catholic priest, or has she been excommunicated? The Catholic Church says the latter, that women are not allowed to be priests, and that presenting themselves for ordination at services like this leads to automatic excommunication. Yet to a small group that took part in this ceremony in Philadelphia April 26, she will be called Reverend. That's the title Shotley, who is 66, has wanted since childhood.
I played priest when I was little, and I'd set up an altar in my garage and I would hold up the host. I didn't know the words, they were in Latin. But I would hold up the host and I would pray. So this was not something that I can say I began a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. My whole life has been a preparation.
Cardinal Justin Regali, who heads the Philadelphia Archdiocese, issued a statement calling yesterday's event a pseudo-ordination. He said while men and women bring equally valuable gifts to the church, Jesus called only men to follow him as apostles. Shotley is aware of the teaching, but says that it's unfair.
Canon Law 1024 says that only men can become priests. And that code of canon law was written by human beings who are capable of making mistakes. And we believe that it is an unjust law. So we do believe that we need to follow just laws, but that we need to break unjust laws. And this is a prophetic stance.
Still, Shotley won't be preaching at any church associated with the Catholic diocese. She will preside instead at services at her home in Sussex County. She was asked why she didn't opt for ministry in the Episcopal Church, which accepts women clergy and often draws Catholics who consider their own church too conservative.
I am a Roman Catholic to my core. Even though the church says that I'm excommunicated or that I have excommunicated myself, the church also acknowledges that I am a Roman Catholic, although they say now not in full communion with the church. You don't leave your family because you disagree with it.
All right, again, I've linked to that story as well on the Ledger Live blog page. That wraps up Ledger Live for today. Listen, we want to hear from you. LedgerLive@starledger.com is the email address. Take it easy, Jersey.